Hello, people. How are you? Hi, Josh. How you doing, buddy? Hello, everyone that are joining. I know there's only two people, but hello. Hi, Lexi. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Zach. If you haven't already, guys, smash that like button. I'm wonderful, Josh. Thank you very much. What time is it? The live tomorrow? I haven't decided yet, but I'll tweet it all out. I'll put it on our Instagram and stuff. Hi, Kaya. How you doing? Nice to see you. So today, go. Hello, Lana. Thank you, Kaya. Unpackaging. We're going to wait for more people to come. But Zach from Theme Park Extreme has sent us some goodies. I know there's some theme park maps in here, and he's also said there's some other goodies. So I don't know what else is in here. So we'll be doing unpackaging when some more people are in. I'm good, thank you, Kaya. Think I broke that like button. Haha. Hello, Teresa. I'm waiting to get in. Currently stuck on a 3-minute ad. Well, thank you for watching. Slam it onto YouTube Studios. I enjoyed it, buddy. It looked more like a floorless coaster, to be honest. Well, not a floorless, sorry, sit-down coaster. With a hyper coaster train. I'm looking forward to seeing the actual B&M concept. I'm looking forward to that because I feel like it's going to be a very good coaster and it's going to be wanted to be rode by a lot of people. Rid? Is it Rid? Road. Lauren's there. Ridden. So to the guys that are joining today, unboxing, unpackaging, whatever you want to call it. I've scribbled out addresses and stuff because don't want you to see that. But yeah, we've got some maps that I know of. Zach also said there's some other goodies in here, so can't wait to see what they are. Haven't opened it, as you can see. It's all still intact. I'm in, and thank you, Teresa. Scissors. Right, we've got 10 people in, so we might as well start now, to be honest, before it drops. So we're going to whack into this. Oh, we're in. Okay, so we'll get the maps out first, and we'll get to the other stuff after. So the London Bridge experience, 2,000 years of bloody scary history. The London Pass accepted here. Visit our Sight Creams Cafe. On the back, it says, I've never screamed so much in my life, and I confess a small wee in my pants, 5 stars. Amanda Holden, Britain's Got Talent judge. Set in the original huge dark vaults of London Bridge, see real history where traitors' heads being displayed and plague victims were buried. First travel back in time through the immersive show and explore 2,000 years of London's gruesome history in the vaults of the city's most historical bridge. Then venture into the psychological attraction and come face to face with zombies, demons, and monsters. And in this unimaginable scare maze, a truly unique experience not to be missed. We are the winner of the best year-round scare attraction in the UK for the past 11 years. Commiserations to this year's losers, Passage del Terror, Blackpool, Alton Towers, Edinburgh Dungeon, Manor de Paris, and London Dungeons. This is somewhere we definitely want to try. I've never even heard of it, to be honest. So the London Bridge Experience, Catch Me When You Can, Jack the Ripper. Now, Rob's got a great obsession. Well, not a great obsession, but Rob has got a bit of an obsession with Jack the Ripper. So this could be somewhere Rob would like to go to. Private hire, corporate events and private hire, blah, blah, blah. London Bridge Experience, 7-course meal. All 7 courses. The London Bridge Experience, Survive the Great Fire of London. To me, it sounds a bit like the Dungeons, but obviously it's not the Dungeons. Comnata, America's #1 escape room, is here. You have 1 hour to decipher the puzzles, unravel the mystery, and escape. See, I'm actually really grateful Zach sent this because I didn't even know this place existed. So that's definitely somewhere we're going to check out when we can. I'm looking forward to that as well. Laura, have you ever done the London Bridge Experience?
What is it?
Yeah, here's the leaflet. Have a read. Oh, here we go. Now this, I've been binge watching The Walking Dead of late. The last 5 days or so, I've been binge watching The Walking Dead. And I like the ride. It's got a good theming. The ride isn't the roller coaster isn't exactly great, but the theming, the pre-show is great. And if you know me, I love a pre-show as well. So we're going to be looking at the map now. So this is the 2017 resort map for Fright Nights. And in my opinion, the best Fright Nights I've done. A lot of people will disagree with me. Quite a lot of people, in fact. Excuse me, I spoke to a lot of people that disagree with me or who really think that's probably the worst they've done. But I really enjoyed it. So I've opened it up, as you can see. Now, Darren Brown. Also, if you know me, I love Darren Brown. I absolutely love it. Have you been on it? Have you seen it? Have you heard of it? I've never heard of it. Okay, so Darren Brown. I love Darren Brown. I was hoping to go see him this year in Ipswich, but I don't think that's going to happen. Now, what should we talk about first? So we might as well start over by the entrance. So what way are we going to go, guys? You tell me, left or right? Left or right? You tell me. Lawrence says left. Okay, right. So we go left. So we're coming through the dome, and we turn left. So obviously we've got Quantum, Vortex, Zodiac. They're all their flat rides. Quantum, I love it. Flying carpet, love it. Love Quantum. Zodiac, not too keen on. Bit of a scary experience there. And then we go to Vortex. Okay. So this isn't actually the Fright Nights I thought it was because the big top wasn't there when we went. So this isn't the Fright Nights that I thought it was because X is still here as well. I've just noticed that. So this isn't the Fright Nights. So I take that back. So yeah. So we come through and we've got Big Top here, which is, if you don't know, is a clown maze. Unfortunately, we never got to experience Big Top, but I love the audio and I've done the Big Top like show thing. It was all right. Wasn't spectacular. I would have much preferred to have done the maze. So we carry on going round. Obviously, we've got Colossus, Saw, Saw Alive. We'll get on to Saw Alive. I loved Saw Alive. Probably one of my favourite scare mazes I've done. My only grievances is you have to put hands. Well, you did have to put hands on shoulders. Hello, David. Hello to everyone that's here. I don't know. I hadn't seen you. Hello to you all. Yeah, Saw Alive. The only thing I had a problem with it was putting the hands on shoulders. Rob didn't like that either. But no, I really loved Saw Alive. I love the Saw films, as I've said many a times. So yeah, Saw Alive, great maze. Up there is one of the best I've done. We come around. Now, another one who me and Rob arguably is in our top 3 mazes of all time is Platform 15. I love that. I love that maze. It wasn't so great this year because we always got interrupted. Well, last year the year before last, it was unbelievably good. Then obviously Samurai, Timber Tugboat, Lumberjump, Rocky Express, Kids Rise. We don't tend to go on them. We do occasionally, but not very often. There is one video on our channel somewhere. We went on all the kids' rides in the park somewhere. Living Nightmare is obviously was there. Another good maze, a solid maze. Probably pushes into my top 5, but not one of the top 3. But it's in the top 5, I'd say. Solid maze. A Bush Barbecue, never got to try that. Sounds nice though. I love a barbecue. Darren Brown's Ghost Train, X, Nemesis Inferno, Mr. Monkey's Banana Ride, Nitro Genie, Fast Track, blah blah blah, and then Final Cut Cinema. With where Angry Birds 4D experiences, Anti Fish and Chips. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I haven't seen before going to everything in this map. Pulled Meat, that was by Swarm, which the first year I done Fright Nights was over by Darren Brown's Ghost Train. I love pulled pork. That was great. Containment, I love Containment. That is great. Stay in Swan, you get it for free. Not much I can say about Containment. If you've done it, you'll know it's a great scare attraction. So we're going to go on. Here are all the mazes or scare attractions for that year. So by the looks of things, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scare mazes and 1 scare attraction. Lightning, Living Nightmare. Your fate is sealed. Lucille is coming. New for 2017. Nightmares become reality as you find yourself with others surviving at the terrifying mercy of the notorious Negan. Choose your path and decide your fate in the Walking Dead Living Nightmare. I don't think that's changed that little saying there. And we go to Sanctum. We never done Sanctum. We done it as Do or Die. So Sanctum. Those who arrive survive. New for 2017. Follow in the footsteps of survivors on your journey to refuge, but look beyond, and all is not what it seems. Make your way to Sanctuary, past the Roman walkers, and risk being caught. Will we survive the Walking Dead Sanctum? Live saviors stalk the island. Whether you choose to brave our mazes or not, beware. Walkers and saviors will plague the island after 5 p.m. This is not for the faint-hearted. Islanders of a nervous disposition, be warned. Next maze, platform 15, or platform number 15. Scare category, creepy. I'd say it's up there as a scary one. Dare you depart on a one-way ticket from platform 15 to trek along the forgotten railway and uncover the chilling fate of the sleepers. Once passengers of the ill-fated Sleeper Express, as the next chapter of the story unfolds, you will outrun what lies at the end of the line, or will your journey be terminated here at the platform 15? Platform 15 is such a good, solid maze. I love it. I know I can't. I'd be very sad if it disappeared and never come back. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what? By looking at all these maps and stuff, this may be the whole live stream, so I'm glad about that. Next one, Saw Alive, live action horror maze. Gory is the scare category. Guess who's back to play? One of the most extreme live action horror mazes returns. Wind your way through the heart racing horror scenes and come face to face with Billy. Located next to Saw the Ride. Saw Alive, it's a solid maze. I've covered that, it's great. The Big Top. Twist your way through the Big Top. A carnival come back to life to terrorize those who dare to trespass. Will you succumb to the notorious antics for the Wicca Vigaro Bros? That's a lot of words. Tongue twister. Who sent you those, Liam? That is Zach from Theme Park Extreme. As they return another year of crazed debauchery. I can't say that word. Yeah, that's what Lauren just said. The Final Cut Cinema. Haven't got the guts to enjoy our scare mazes? Get your dose of horror at the Final Cut Cinema. Now showing highlights on the Walking Dead series so far, plus the trailer for the upcoming season 8. I'd love to have done that, even though I've seen the Walking Dead many times. So that's that maze. Once again, big thank you to Zach, because that is a good Fright Nights that I never got to experience that one. Next, Portland's Park. Portland's Park is somewhere we've never been, but was on our list as one of the first parks we were going to go to this year. So I'm a bit upset that we haven't got to experience it yet, but we will. I guarantee you, we will experience Peppa Pig World. Because I've spoken to a lot of people that say this is the best theme park in the UK. Don't know how true that is. I haven't experienced it yet. Well, where do I go from here? There's a lot of things here. Peppa Pig World, all the events, the calendar, Lost Kingdom, Dinosaur Theme Park World, Rob will like that. Dinosaurs. Amazing rides and experiences. Little Africa, step into our own little corner of Africa and discover the beautiful animals and birds of the savannah. Meet a variety of animals in our nocturnal house. Watch our African birds swoop around in the picturesque aviary and take a peek at the mischievous meerkats. What will you discover? Portland's Park, blah, blah, Pig World. And then we've got the map. Like I said, I've never been here. So I do know of some rides that are here. A caterpillar. I actually said this last night. I don't think I've ever been on a caterpillar coaster. So that stood out. Velociraptor, that looks cool. By the looks of it, I'm guessing that's a Vekoma boomerang, maybe. If you know, comment in the description. Is Velociraptor a Vekoma boomerang? Cobra, I think that's the Gerstlauer spinning coaster. If I'm right, that is the Gerstlauer spinning coaster. Got Rave Runner, Little Africa. We've got another coaster in Pig World. So coaster-wise, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then obviously Tornado Springs, when it opens, that'll be 6 roller coasters. It says here there's over 70 rides and attractions. I'm not going to go into this in depth because I don't want to ruin the experience when we actually go to Portland's Park. So that'll be a mystery. I like a mystery. Legoland Windsor Resort. New ride now open, and that's Monster House Party, whatever it's called. Now that is, if I remember rightly, a Vekoma Madhouse, and I love Vekoma Madhouses. They're up there as some of the best rides I've been on. I love Hex at Alton Towers. In my opinion, that's up there in my top 10 attractions, including roller coasters. So go shopping, hungry. So you've got your list of food outlets, shopping places, your hotels, and your front. We go here. We've got smart tips. So tips when you're at your day out at the park. New attractions for 2019. A way in to the map, so like a map into the park on the map. That's quite cool. It tells you about the app and Brick or Treat, the scare attraction for 2019. Now, Legoland is not one of my favourite parks. I'm not a lover of Legoland. But Legoland is a good place to go if you're a kid, I have to admit. The theming of the Dragon Coaster is amazing. The rapids are up there, some of the best rapids I've ever done. I can't lie to you. I love the submarines, and there's not, I think, anything stand out really to this map to go deep into, because it is pretty much just all the areas and all the attractions on the map. So yeah, that's Legoland. If you haven't been to Legoland, where have you been for like the past forever? Like I went there as a kid. I love it in a way. Okay, Halloween Resort Map 2018 Alton Towers Scarefest. Now I went to the Scarefest last year. Although the vlog was awful because of the editing app, proper screwed me over. If you don't know the story, I went to Alton Towers, vlogged it, tried editing it. I paid for the upgrade on this editing app that I was using, and it royally screwed me over. Which is why I don't edit no more. And no, that's why the vlog was awful, even though I love the Alton Towers Scarefest. So we'll go here first. We'll go to this section here. Guest information. I'm not going to read all that information because that would just take too long. But we've got the pumpkin rating. So obviously the rating of how scary things are. We've got 1, spooky fun, children under 8. 2, pumpkins for everyone to enjoy. 3, pumpkins for families with children over 8. 4, pumpkins not for the faint-hearted. 5, pumpkins for the fearless. And 6, pumpkins for those with nerves of steel. The creatures will touch you. That's a maze for me. I love that. Events, fireworks, Christmas, festive breaks, February half term. Halloween at CBeebies Land, CBeebies Land Monster Ball. Dress up in your favourite costume, join the CBeebies characters as they dance, play games, and learn all about the spooky things featuring Bing, Ubercorn, Hey Dougie, and many more of your favourite CBeebies friends. You can tell I ain't watched CBeebies in many years. Halloween, fun's to show. That's also there. Freaky Zone. Ooh. So this is a scare zone by the looks of things. Join our 5 Halloween characters in the colourful playland located near the towers. Attractions and shows include Skelvin's Spooky Story Time, Gretel's Spell School, and Phil and Franklin's Ghoulish Games, Patch's Halloween Party, Halloween Characters Meet and Greet, and Spooky Fancy Dress Competition. I might take part in that next year. You never know. I'm quite spooky. Family Laughs and Frights. Now, these are the 2 pumpkins. And ancestors. Now, they were really cool this year. They done a lot of dancing to a lot of music. I couldn't record it because we'd get done for copyright, but they were really cool. I enjoyed watching them. Dr. Vic's Karaoke Party. Also something I can't record. They probably aren't there anymore, but Freaky Funk Squad. And then Top Scare, Family Rides and Attractions. 13 is the top one, look at a Dark Forest. You must be 1.2 minutes to ride, blah, blah, blah. Hex, The Legend of the Towers. What a ride Hex is. You will hear me rave about Hex so many times in videos because it's so good. Jewel, located in Gloomy Wood. Haunted Hollow. This spooky walkthrough from Mutiny Bay to Gloomy Wood is full of surprises. Turn the page. We go to here, which is where we talk about the scare mazes. So for 2018, the scare mazes were Project 42. If I remember rightly, I'm pretty sure I've done that one. That is a great maze. All of the Mine Tours, great maze. Subspecies, when I done that, solid maze. So those 3 I've already done. So by the looks of things, it was only 3. Oh, the Welcoming. If I remember rightly, the Welcoming was to promote Wicker Man. So everything to do with the Welcoming was to do with the Wicker Man. Obviously, I never done that. But as far as I know, that was to do with Wicker Man. Join followers of the Wicker Man spirit in their Halloween festival. And then Houses of Monsters, 25 minutes of Last Fright's theatre and special effects. And then Rides in the Dark, Wicker Man, located in the Mutiny Bay. Your first ever chance to experience Wicker Man in the dark. Huge hurtle towards the 6-story high Wicker Man effigy as its spectacular burst into flames. You must be 1.2 meters to ride. And then food and drink. You're not going to want to hear about that. Wow, that's a big map. That is a really big map. Wow, and I like that map. That shows a lot of that really, if you show me that, I'd say that's Halloween. Lauren, look at that. What would you, if you looked at that first time, you just knew that was Halloween, wouldn't you? Oh, all right. That's Halloween straight away, isn't it? You can tell. Yeah, scary. There is lots. There's lots of more. There's a few more. Or quite a few more. So I'm not going to go into too in depth because it's a map of Alton Towers. But as you can see, it's fired up, smile up, blah blah blah. So that's the Alton Towers Scarefest for, I believe it was 2018. Yep. Oh, now this is one. Hello, Jason. How are you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Custom Maniacs is in the house, guys. Now this one I'm very excited about. Portaventura World. I didn't know this was in here. I obviously, as you know, I really want to go Portaventura World. Shambhala is up there as a bucket list coaster for me. So I can't wait to see this. Obviously on the back we've got restaurants, shops and games. Not going to go into all the restaurants and stuff like that. But we go on to here. So obviously the themed areas are China, Mexico, themed West, Sesamotura, Polynesia, and Mediterranean. That's cool. I like that theme. I like that. Different areas with different countries. Straight away, all I can see is Dragon's Khan and Shambhala. Obviously, right at the back, as you can see, Shambhala, Dragon's Khan. Somewhere in the front should be Furious Backhoe somewhere. There we go, Furious Backhoe there, the wing coaster. Not going to go too in depth. I'll definitely be doing my research into this because when we go there, we've already got a map and it's in English as well, so that's really good. So to be fair, I'll probably just take that map. So cheers for that one, Zach. Peppa Pig World, another Portland's Park one. We've already gone through Portland's Park, so I'm not going to go in depth into Portland's Park again. Now we're going to Chesington. On the back, A Whole Year of Adventure, Vampire 30 Years, Cheesy Fest. That sounds cool. Chesington Halloween. I think this is the one we went to. Oh no, we didn't go to this year's Halloween. We went to 2019 Halloween. So obviously it's got all the different attractions and things you can encounter at Chesington World of Adventures. If you look at the map, Chesington doesn't actually look that big. Now, Chesington isn't a very big park, but I like Chesington. Unfortunately, it's just always very busy there. We've been there once when it hasn't been ridiculously busy. Cobra, is it a flat ride? Is it a roller coaster? It's one of the best flat rides for me that I've been on. I love Cobra. Love the monkey swings. Love that water section. Mexicana. We've got loads of stuff on here. We've got the hotels. We've got the vampire. Huh? Did you fall asleep? No. Oh, I thought you did. Dragon Syrup. We've got loads of things on here. It's more just a map than it is anything in particular. All the attractions. So yeah, that's Chesington's one. Another Legoland one. We've covered Legoland, so I'm not gonna. This is just the resort guide, so I'm not gonna go into that one again because we've already covered Legoland. Next, we've got the Blackpool Tower Dungeons. We've never done the Blackpool Tower Dungeons, so that is something we are looking forward to doing next year or this year, whenever we get back to Blackpool, really. Blackpool Dungeons, will you survive? The Blackpool Tower Dungeons. A unique, thrilling attraction for the whole family to enjoy, where you live and breathe Lancashire's horrible past. I like that, horrible. That's cool. As you move from show to show, you'll see, smell, and hear the gruesome history that the county holds throughout this exciting, interactive adventure through the past, finishing with the ultimate drop ride to death, if you dare. Rooms abandoned, journey to Sam Lesbury Hall. You'll be in for a fright from the White Lady. Easter show. Evil executions. Visit Lancashire Castle for an horrible lesson on execution. Miss it and you'll be gutted. Summer show. Pagan persecution. Come and meet the baddest witch in town at the home of Halloween. Halloween show. The Blackpool Tower Dungeon Lates. Calling all traitors, miscreants and scoundrels. Over 18 late night events are not to be missed. I've just seen Warwick Castle by David. That's somewhere we're also looking to go into this year or next year. Can You Escape? The ultimate escape room with a dungeon twist. Tickets from £10 per person. Please arrive 15 minutes before your entry. Opening times may vary. So we go in. Here are the rooms by the looks of things on the inside. So where do we come in? So we come in over here. Enter. You go into the descent. Traitors come trait. They're going to trait. Then you go into the dark truffle. Lights out. Lancashire goes darker. The Plague Doctor. Everyone knows about the Plague Doctor. It's such a common thing in dungeons. It's funny. It's good. So yeah, the Plague Doctor. Then you go into the Torturer. Also, Alton Towers dungeons. I'm pretty sure it's at London dungeons as well. Go into the courtroom, which is at most dungeons. You go to the labyrinth. Mirrors, mirrors on the wall. Who is the most lost of you all? Now that sounds cool. I love a mirror maze. Then we go down to the Vikings. Now this is something we've never really seen from a dungeons, obviously apart from Blackpool that I know of. They know you're here. They smell your fear. The Vikings are coming. This is Blackpool Dungeons, yes, Josh. We go into skip pool smugglers. Discover if you're a worthy smuggler or a worthless snitch. You go up Pendle witches stuck in a hag-ridden room forest. Get a broom. Into the drop dead. Take the plunge. You won't live to regret it. And then into the red lion. Chill, drink, and be wary. And then exit. So that is the Blackpool Dungeons. And then we go on to the last one. Now, Teresa's going to love this one. Guide to 2 Disney parks. So this is the Disney parks. So Disneyland Park and Walt Disney Studios. We got here Disneyland Park. Is this Disneyland Paris or is this Disneyland in Orlando? I'm not too sure because by Walt Disney, so I'm guessing it's Orlando. So basically, all this one's got is just the park map. What year is this? Is this 2018, 2019? 2019. Paris. Oh, it is Paris. Okay. That's why I didn't see Hagrid's. Yeah, Disneyland Paris. Park map. All the attractions, and then Walt Disney Studios. Once again, all the attractions, and rides. So that's Walt Disney Studios and Disneyland Paris. So yeah, there's all the attractions on the back. It's just got some information and stuff like that. Places you can eat. Wild West show. Recycling, yes, I know. Huh? Okay. Yes, so that's Disneyland. Okay, so that's all the maps done. Where we now go into the goodies that Zach has sent us. I don't know what's in here. So, obviously, no, it wasn't in French, but most of the rides are French. Weird. So they're all the maps and leaflets and things like that. That one I'm most looking forward to trialing. The London Bridge experience. Really looking forward to that one. I'm really looking forward to that. So we go on to what we got next. So here, we've got a lanyard. We've got a Disneyland Paris. We've got Mickey Mouse, Goofy, all the Mickey Mouse type characters. And Disneyland. That's really cool, Zach. I really appreciate that. And that twist as well. I really like that. When I get my Merlin Pass, I think I might use that because that is really cool. I really like that. I love how it spins. I love that. It's got some like plastic system on it that spins. That looks quite heavy duty as well, which I like. So thank you for that, Zach. Really appreciate that, buddy. What else we got? Oh, we've got another map. We've got a park guide. Oh, okay. So if you know me, it's my 21st birthday in January, and the plan is to go to Phantasialand. I'm really looking forward to this. I didn't know this was in here. We can get in. This is quite a funky map. Okay, so we've got many of the information down here, attractions and stuff on here, attractions, what time they're open and stuff like that, show times, hotels. But this is the bit I'm most important about. I want to find Klugheim. Basically, I think I found it already. It's here. Taron, massive bucket list coaster for me. Which is why I want to go there for my 21st birthday. I want to experience Taron. Taron is just such a beautiful coaster. If you excuse me, if you haven't seen Taron, you have to go and watch a POV of Taron. It's beautiful. That area of Klugheim, it just looks so stunning. Black Mamba, also a bucket list coaster for me. I love B&M inverts. So Black Mamba was always going to be a bucket list coaster for me. So once again, thanks for that one, Zach. I'll be taking that with me when we go to Fantasyland in January if we can. So what we got here? VidCon London. So we've got some stickers here. Sticker. So we've got a sticker. It's a VidCon London. So thank you for that, Zach. And we've also got a entry pass to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That's got a nice picture of the big one on there. That is quite an old photo of Blackpool. So I really like that. I really like that. I used to. If you ask Rob, I used to collect my theme park tickets, but I stopped doing that because we got unlimited passes and things. So that is something I'm looking to restart doing. So I can't wait to keep that one. Oh, we've got another lanyard here. Stayed at Britain's Wildest Adventure. So where's this one from, Zach? I'm taking that might be from, I don't know, Chesington, something like that. Stayed at Britain's Wildest Adventure. Is that Chesington, maybe? So another lanyard. So that's really cool. And then what else we got here? Okay, so we're coming down to the last two. We've got a Coca-Cola 2018 FIFA World Cup Russia pin. That's really cool. I like that. I love my pins. I wear them on my dart shirts. So I'll definitely wear that on my dart shirts and I'll take a picture and send that to you, Zach. And the last one, which I find is really cool, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse 90 Years keyring. Now that's really cool. I didn't know Mickey Mouse was like 90 years old, but that is really cool. Obviously in black and white on the back. I'll definitely be putting that on my keys. That's really cool. I really like that. Quite heavy duty. That ring's really thick, so I really like that. And I think that's everything from what Zach sent us. So that's really cool. I really appreciate that, Zach. I really appreciate you sending this stuff in. You didn't have to. That is awesome. I love this lanyard. You know, you see it. I love this lanyard. I've got a feeling though Lauren might nick it off me because she loves Disneyland Paris. But I really like that. And I love all the maps. I really, Liam's a geek, want to be just saying. Thank you, Zach, for all the goods. Yeah, thank you so much, Zach. That really appreciate that. Everyone, please go subscribe to Zach at Theme Park Extreme. What a lad Zach is. Massive shout out to you, Zach. You didn't have to send us this. But if anyone does want to send us some theme park goodies for stuff that we go on a live stream, like Zach's done, just message us on Twitter and we'll sort out addresses and things like that to send it to. We're also looking to sort out a PO box. If you ever want to send us like fan mail or whatever, you can do. But yeah, I really like this stuff that you sent, Zach. I really appreciate it. These help maps are going to be really helpful for us in the future, especially Phantasialand, because I can't speak German at all. I think Dankeschön's the only word I know in German. I love it. So yeah, thank you so much, Zach. I really appreciate that, buddy. So yeah, massive shout out to Zach. Everyone go check his channel out. Zach's a lovely guy as well. He is on one of our videos, the last Monks Walk video we've done. So yeah, massive shout out to Zach. I'm just gonna put this back in the packet. And now we've got to think of a topic to talk about. So guys, if you can think of a topic to talk about for today, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's it. Monks Walk Nemi's testing video. So if anyone's got a topic to talk about, we'll definitely be up for that, because I didn't think of a topic. Because I didn't know how long this unwrapping boxing thing is. Definitely one of these will be my new lanyard though, Zach. Bucket list parks, straight up. Okay. So if I go on to Facebook, find Alana because she is on here somewhere. I have my bucket list stuff on here. They're not fully in order. They're not fully in order, guys. So don't think that's it in order. I'll try sort it out in order while I'm talking about it. I'll do a top 10. No, Tato Park is not on there because we can go there at any point. Here we go. Okie dokie. Okay. One. Okay, so I haven't fully got. I think Alana's just resent them. There we go. Thank you, Alana. Here we go. Right. So I think if I count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only got 7 on there for some reason. So I'm just gonna have to kind of think at the top of my head. So in at number 10, a bucket list park. I know Jason. I don't know if Jason's still on here. Jason was going to be talking about it. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to go onto his live stream, which I'm very apologetic of. On Tuesday. But yeah, I'm going to say Hershey Park for number 10. Hershey Park's it looks really cool. Not much I can say about it, just how cool it looks. So yeah. Number 9. Europa Park. I think Europa Park. Blue Fire, really cool looking coaster. I've heard that Europa Park's such a really good park. It's a place I really want to go to in the future. So at number 8, just trying to think the places top of my head. Efteling. I was going to say Efteling. Well, hello Sean, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm going to say Efteling at number 8. Efteling looks awesome. Themed areas look amazing. And Baron 1898 looks unbelievable. I love dive coasters, so no Kennywood, David. No, I apologise. So in at number 7, I'm going to say Toverland. Toverland for me. And at number 7, Troy, Phoenix. It just looks like a really, really good park. Also, update, Gordon's Mediterranean Orange Gin. Very sweet. Lovely. That's what I got today, and a lager. So yeah, number 8 is Toverland. Number 7, Wallaby Holland. Goliath and Untamed are also a bucket list coaster for me. But 2 roller coasters don't make a top bucket list park for me. It's everything else that goes into consideration. So that's why Wallaby Holland goes in at number 6. Is it better than the lemon one then? Definitely. Definitely. No Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. We'll get to Taron, we'll get to Phantasialand. In at number 5 for me is Carowinds in America. Obviously, Fury 325, Copperhead Strike. That it's a bucket list part for me. In at number 4 for me is Phantasialand. Themed areas look amazing. Klugheim, also Taron. See you later, Lexi. See you, Kaya. Taron, Black Mamba. I was saying it earlier when we had doing our gifts from Zach at Theme Park Extreme. Taron and Black Mamba are both bucket list coasters for me. So that's why Phantasialand goes in at number 4. Number 3 is Six Flags Great Adventure. I really want to try El Toro. I love wooden coasters. I love wooden coasters, and El Toro is arguably one of the best in the world, I've heard. So it's up there. Number 2 is Liseberg in Sweden. It stands out for itself, doesn't it? Helix. I'm trying to think of the Woody. I can't think of the Woody's name. I can't think of the Woody's name. It's an Intamin. It's an Intamin prefab coaster. Baron. No, not Baron. If someone can shout it out, the wooden coaster at Liseberg in Sweden. I can't think what it's called. I'm sure Josh will know, or Zach from Theme Park Extreme will know. One of you guys will know. The wooden coaster at Liseberg in Sweden. Anyone gonna say it? Anyone gotta know? Anyone know what it is? Oh boy, yeah, back at Chris Burt. Gardaland isn't in there for me either, David. But Oblivion the Black Hole is. I do like the look of it, and I do want to ride it one day. But for me, unfortunately, it isn't a bucket list coaster. Does anyone know what I can't think what it's called. Boulder, that's it. Boulder. There we go. I knew Josh would know. Boulder, Helix. Excuse me. And it's got a new dive coaster. That's really cool. I can't remember what that's called either. But Liseberg is at number 2. And obviously, there isn't any competition for that top spot. Everyone will know it. If they know me, they'll know what my bucket list park is. It's Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. Also, my top bucket list coaster in the world is there in Steel Vengeance. They've got so many bucket list coasters for me there. I can't. It has to be at number 1. So yeah, Valkyria. That's it. Josh was so knowledgeable, man. Yeah. It's just Steel Vendors. I can't see the point. If it's not everyone's top bucket list part, what is wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. If it isn't, it might not be it might not be your top 1, but it's got to be in your top 2, surely. If it's not, then I don't know what to say, to be honest. But I did earlier see on the stream that David can't stop looking at my left eyebrow. Look how well it's growing back, guys. It's growing back really well. Now Canada's Wonderland isn't on it. Dollywood, I really want to go to, because it's the only theme park in the whole world that my mum wants to go to with me. So Dollywood's up there. Okay, David, nice to see you, buddy. Canada's Wonderland is my top bucket list park. Okay. Any particular reason, or is it just because you really want to go there? Sorry, guys, for not responding to your comments earlier. Obviously, I was in the middle of doing the maps and things. There we go, Jason. I didn't know you were still in here. I was literally just checking to see if you're still in it because you ain't said anything in a while. What is your favourite type of coaster? Now that's really hard because the top 3 for me. Now I don't know the order. I'm gonna have to sit here and analyse it. Would be a wooden coaster, a launch coaster, or a winged coaster. I love winged coasters. Wicker Man is definitely on my bucket list. Wicker Man is amazing. It's such a good ride. The theming's sensational, and that pre-show is amazing. That is the best pre-show I've ever done. I love the pre-show for Wicker Man. I really want to go there. Then followed by Cedar Point. Yeah. But yeah, I'd probably say in three would be a winged coaster. I love Swarm. I can't wait to try others. Phoenix will be trying very soon. As soon as we get the opportunity to go out to Holland, Phoenix will be done, ticked off the list. Um, I love winged coasters because Swarm's just such a good ride. I love being off the side of the track. You feel like you're flying. I love that with a winged coaster. Um, and I want to try Gatekeeper as well. Gatekeeper at Cedar Point's up there as well as a bucket list coaster. Um, in second's probably a wooden coaster. Not wooden yeah, wooden coaster. As much as I love wooden coasters, and I've got two wooden coasters in my top 10. If I had a choice over a launch coaster or a wooden coaster, I'd probably choose a launch coaster 9 times out of 10. So yeah, in second would probably be a wooden coaster. And to answer your question, Jason, my favourite type of coaster is probably a launch. I love Stealth at Fort Park. I love Velocity at Flamingo Land, and I love Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Launch coasters are just incredible. Let's be honest, that thrill you get with that launch is just, and a front row ride on a launch coaster is unbelievable. It'll always be up there as one of my favourites. I'm sad I wasn't able to get on Son of the Beast. Son of Beast, Jason? Never heard of that. Gatekeeper is amazing. I can't wait to ride it, buddy. I love cinnamon. Me too. I don't think I'd sit here and eat a spoon of it though. Also, I did try Teresa. I know I said to you the other day I wanted to try the white peach Gordon's. I have tried it now. It tastes like. Never heard of Son of Beast Kings Island. Do you know what Kings Island is? I really want to go to Kings Island, but I'm not one to really know the coasters at Kings Island because I've always been more for Cedar Point than I have Kings Island. So sorry, buddy. Yeah, Teresa, I did try the peach. It tastes like the flavoured peach water you get from Morrison's. This is very sweet. It's very orangey. It's nice, but I couldn't do a whole bottle of it. I could the pink gin. Been working Alana. Icon is amazing. Even better later in the day when she warmed up. Do you know what? I've never done it late in the day. To be fair, the latest I've done it is about 3 o'clock. Is it an Anchor's Wide type of peach? Have you ever had the flavoured water from Morrison's, the peach one? Tastes exactly like that, like identical to that. I ran out of wine. It was a legit wooden coaster with a loop. They had to get rid of. They had to get rid of it because it hurt people. Eventually, the coaster got demolished. See, that's a problem. When a woody gets quite old, they do tend to get quite rough, unfortunately, which is a shame. But they do tend to do that. Might have to get a delivery from Cheers. Do it. Rob, don't even say it. Icon is not boring. It was new though. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Right, like I say, I've always been more for research into Cedar Point. New topics, guys. New topics. Give me a topic. So, what was it called? Son of Beast. Most overhyped ride. The big one, to be honest. The big one. Probably the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for me would be the most overhyped ride. I have, Jason. I have heard of that. I do want to get on that. I hope it's still there. It was a squeeze from the beast. Love to go to just any Disney. Pray for me, guys. I am one. Let's pray. I prayed. Overhyped ride, still vengeance. Oof. I'll be the judge of that when I get to ride it. I'm watching the Son of Beast POV. Is it a GCI? Is it? It does look like so. It does look like a kind of a GCI coaster to me. How was Hunter? Bless him. Ace of Business Theme Park is a really good channel, to be fair. Oh my god. That looks crazy. Gerstlauer? Really? No wonder why it was rough. My real overhyped coaster is Kindercar, 100%. The reason why that gets overhyped is simply because of its height, let's be honest. It's got a weird brake run in the middle. That mid-course brake run brings you to a near-on stop. That does look incredible, though. No, Rob. Apparently the launch is better. Apparently Stealth has got the best launch out of all of those top hat strata launch coasters. Apparently Stealth's got the best launch. It's up there tied with Top Thrill, I've heard. Sean, are you coming live tomorrow? That's a really long coaster, isn't it? There, it goes into the brake run there. It's got a that's a really long duration on that ride. Top Thrill is amazing. Been on it way over 100 times. That's crazy. But to be fair though, on a ride like that, on a quiet day, you can easily ride that 30, 40, 50 times in a day. I think we rode Stealth near on 100 times and about 50 times one day. They're so easy to ride because they're over and done with so quickly, aren't they? Unless your viewers would rather, I wouldn't. What was that? I didn't even see. Doctor is amazing. What did I miss? Oh, no. Come live, man. Come live. I want you to come live with me. Normal line for Top Foot Dragster is about an hour and a half. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, 3.5 hours for Saw. That was crazy. That was ridiculous. Wait, that's the longest ever waited for a roller coaster, hands down. Nutrients, Merizzilidinyo. Followed us on Instagram, Robert. That one British rail coaster built. Ultimate straight away. The one British rail coaster built was the ultimate, and hey, good job of making really rough. Must have got the eye from the pace. Ultimate's painful. It's really painful. It broke down like 3 times a day. Oh, no. Broke out 3 times when we were in the queue, Rob, not just during the day. I don't wait. I got hacks. If I went to see the point, I'd buy the fast lane pluses. I remember queuing 2 hours and 50 minutes at Disney. Is it worth queuing that much at Disney though? Is the ride that great? The hack I told you also works at Busch Gardens. Oh, okay. I remember. The Twisted Ankle one. Is it that one? Yeah, I might try that. Just be the safer to get a wristband. Yeah, we know some people like that, mate. Just get straight away fast tracks all the time. Yeah, we know someone that gets straight away walk to the very front of the queue. Just be serious and not to meet a princess, isn't it? Oh. Has anyone been evac'd? Yes, on Walking Dead. That was fun. We got the lights on Walking Dead on an evac. That was quite fun. Hello, David. Welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you. It does get very sickly after a while, though, that gin. Tastes really good. But The Walking Dead, yeah, they've got at Fort Park, we've got a ride called AMC's The Walking Dead, the ride. Basically, it's coaster. It is a coaster. It's an indoor coaster. It's really cool, to be fair. The theme is really good. They've got a pre-show, which is quite good. It's a roller coaster in the dark, so you can class it as a dark ride, but I don't class indoor coasters as dark rides. They're indoor coasters for me. A dark ride for me is Hex. That's a dark ride. An indoor coaster is an indoor coaster for me. Me and Rob have this discussion all the time. Rob calls it a dark ride as well. But I'm like, it's not a dark ride. It's a roller coaster indoors. You're welcome, David. David's got my back. Hex is amazing. Hex, I said this earlier. Hex is for me. It isn't just one of my favorite. Isn't just my favorite dark ride. It's arguably one of the best rides attractions I've ever been on. It's easily in my top 10 attractions, which include roller coasters, dark rides, flat rides, blah blah blah, everything. Let's get into this debate. Is a Superloop a coaster? Well, I've never seen a Superloop before, so have a look, and I'll tell you. So I've got a debate. Is the San Perla Disco a coaster or a flat ride? there, 6,000. Super sounds like a pasta base. It does sound like something bachelors would do, doesn't it? Yeah, but the definition of a roller coaster is a ride that's on a track. A Zamperla disco is on a track. That's a roller coaster. Every day of the week, that's a roller coaster. It's on a track. That's a roller coaster. Nah, that's a roller coaster. That looks ridiculously intense, though. This is Larson. Super Loop. Nah, that's a coaster. A coaster is powered by gravity alone. Most enthusiasts don't think so in America. I'd say that's a coaster. I'll give you the definition of a roller coaster, though, is a ride that's on a track. Let's be honest, it is. With wheels. It's got wheels. It's on a track. It's a roller coaster because it rolls on a track. It coasts along and it rolls. It's a Mack power coaster, roller coaster. Then. Has it got roller coaster in its name? Has it got coaster in its name? This is a debate I'm not willing to have on a live stream. I'll have it personally. The ghost train at Blackpool Pleasure Beach is counted as a coaster. Yeah, ghost trains are because they're on a track once again. If it's on a track, but then make hot dogs and nudes. Might some pasta, but then might make hot dogs and nudes. Pasta is a better shout. We all do, Rob. Shut up. We all do. This is the hardest thing, going live, talking about roller coasters, talking about theme parks, because it just makes me miss it more. So yeah, guys, I've completely cleared my schedule for tomorrow. I'm not playing any darts for tomorrow. So when I decide I'm going to be going live on Instagram, I'll put it all over our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. When I go live, the first person to request to be on the live will go on there. 10 minutes. Oh, Rob. Shh. I want to get everything back as well. Got a chocolate cake in the fridge. Eat that. You have to draw yourself one back. Welcome back, Zach. I know, but I've had stuff to do. Come in my garden and social distancing while I'm live. No. I'll show us some cool theme park memorabilia on Instagram live. Definitely, Zach. Can't wait for it, buddy. Cheesy chips and chicken wrap. Oh, I had a chicken wrap earlier. It was hideous. Never been live on Instagram. Well, definitely do it, buddy. Download Instagram. We're going live with fans tomorrow. So download Instagram and come on live with us. I'm just doing informative videos instead. That's good, mate. I have one. There we go. Follow us on Instagram. Theme Park Days. Theme Park Days on Instagram. Follow us, buddy. Oh, I didn't realise you had to be a fan. Bugger. Funny one, Sean. I had a chicken wrap tonight. I had one. Zach, mate, you sent us that stuff, and most we can do is shout you out. Like I said, anyone does anything for us, we'll shout you out. You know, we'll shout you out anyway. But if you do anything for us, you know, you get an even bigger shout out. Download it, David. There you go. Coastal Man X has just started following us as well. Zach, check the description, mate. I've just done this. I've just done the description. Hey, thank you, Jason. Really appreciate that, buddy. Obviously, everyone's going to subscribe to Jason. What a guy he is. Helps us out madly. Cheers, buddy. What a guy you are, man. Well, I missed. Seawalks is back open. That's good. Don't have Instagram. Close to Maniacs followed. So close to 60 subs. I now had the channel running for over a year. Everyone subscribed to the Laughs and Coaches as well. David. Maybe I'll send a second package once I've gone through all my stuff. Definitely, buddy. You know, we're always welcome. So yeah, everything's welcome, and you always get a massive shout out as well. So, like, if you check the description, mate, you've got a big shout out in there as well, mate. Well done, Josh. You'll be there in no time. Liam, if I gift you stuff, will you shout me out? Everyone follow Alana. Bless you, Zach. Thank you, mate. I'll shout you out. Then Jason, cheers, buddy. Really appreciate that. I've got no memory on my phone. Delete something. Come live with us, man. Go on, Cosmetics. Thank you, Jason. Cosmetics is fab. He is. No problem. Got to get you here somehow. Appreciate that, buddy. You know, you're the first person we meet up with when we're out there. We've got a few people in America we want to meet up with, but definitely you're going to be one of the first we meet up with out there. Big collabs coming your way, mate. What conviction have I got, Sean? Conviction of being beautiful. Yeah. As soon as we've done most of the parks in Europe, Jason, we've said we're planning 2021 for America, but I feel like it's going to be 2022 for America now. But yeah, definitely come to the UK as well, like Teresa just said. Like you said, you know, you've got some bucket list coasters here in the UK. So definitely come over. That'd be really cool if you could, man. We'll show you show us around America, we'll show you around UK. Can't wait for that. I'll be doing a panel talk show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Over to some guests to be part of the panel. And how do we do that, Josh? How do we become part of the panel? We should order a Zoom call. Would you be on the second episode of my podcast? Yeah, of course we will. If we find out how to do it, man. If you let us know how to do it, we'll do it, mate. Definitely. Obs, baby. Liam smiling at my Facebook messages. How cute. I'm smiling at a lot of things. I'll be on the podcast. Tip me up too. Yeah. See, look, we've got loads of people for the podcast, loads of people for the panel. Josh, big up to everyone in the stream, man. Everyone's great. I love it. Hit me up with a topic, guys. Give me a topic to talk about. Trim brakes. Do you know what? Right, this is going to sound really stupid, but roller coaster enthusiast, I still to this day do not do not know what a trim brake is. Everyone talks about it, and I'm like, is that just a brake when you go around a corner? But I think I know. Right, trim brakes are on wild mouses, isn't they? You know, they're the ones that make you go. Ah, I know that's a trim brake. I mean, I don't really know what a trim brake actually is. I did Google it, right, and it was like Google says like it's a brake that slows you down going into a corner. How boring is that? Water rides, oh, Valhalla's great. Stormforce 10's great. Oh no, look, Jason's furious with me because I don't know what a trim brake is. Everyone's gonna be furious, right? I just refer to them as brakes. If it's what I think they are, they're brakes to me. Um, Terminology I should stock up on. um, he slows down the coast. It doesn't take an element too fast. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to go. Yeah, it's this, and then you go, no, it's not. Trim the speed down to keep the G-force down. You know, some of them are really boring, aren't they? Like you see on some coasters, like big hyper coasters and things like that, and they're sticking a trim brake on an airtime hill. Why'd you do that? But sometimes they are turned off. You'll know it. Look, you're all disappointed in me now, aren't you? I did know that one. You're all disappointed in me now. You're all massively disappointed in me. I apologise. Back. Vampire rider my first. What was your first roller coaster as a kid? Um, Mine was what's it been called? I'll tell you in a sec. It's a place with hills. Cannonball Express was my first roller coaster I ever done. My first roller coaster was Vampire, isn't it? For the panel, I can have up to 6 people on my stream. Josh, PM that to us on Twitter. I'll definitely be up for that. Like I said, I've cleared my schedule for tomorrow, so tomorrow will be strictly sleeping, sleeping and YouTube. Mine was X No Way Out at like 4. I never got to experience X No Way Out or X. But if you know me, I never was really into roller coasters until I was like 17, so 3 years ago. So yeah, it's a shame because all these coasters like from the past, I'd really want to go to, like really want to go and try and stuff, and I never tried them because I wasn't into roller coasters. But now I look back at them and go, oh, I really wish I tried that ride. I think it was more because I was a big wuss. That might have something to do with it, but that's like at Six Flags. There's a coaster called New Revolution, only coaster on Earth that has a loop where the train goes on both sides of the loop, but has a brake run at the bottom of the hill. Do you know what? Right, some brake runs really, really, really are weird. Like that Son of Beast or whatever it was called. Right, I watched the POV of it. Right. And that mid-course brake run's really weird because it basically brings you to a complete stop. But why do that? Do you know what I like? I like the mid-course brake run on Saw. Right, the mid-course brake run on Saw hardly even stops you. um, Good night. I hope you enjoy stuff. Are you off, Isaac? Okay, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for the stuff. Really appreciate it. I'm just PMing you now, buddy. It's a 60-40 chance. What's a 60-40 chance, Sean? Yep, boy, see if I get stream. Boy, Zach, thank you for the goodies. I'll look at them tomorrow. I'm late. Hello, Jelena. Welcome to the stream. The revolution you were talking about, the angle is obtuse. Oh, okay. I thought you were live streaming every other night. Yeah, no, I spoke to Rob earlier. I've got a little rotor going on. I'm going to be doing, so basically I'm doing Thursday through to Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday off. So that's going to be the new rotor. Do you think it will happen? To be honest, Sean, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, mate. Obtuse is a very big word. What's your worst ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the reason behind it? Big Dipper. Right, there's 3 roller coasters that single-handedly put me in pain. Now those 3 roller coasters are the Grand National, but I actually like the Grand National. It's a very fun ride. The Grand National, the Ultimate, and the Big Dipper. Now, the Ultimate I find brilliant because of the speed and the terrain, and it's just such an all-round good coaster, even though it's ridiculously painful. But the Big Dipper, I don't enjoy it one bit at all. I really do not enjoy it. And it's just painful. There's no enjoyment in it, and that's why the Big Dipper for me is probably my bottom 2 coasters I've ever done. For that reason, another coaster on my list is West Coast Racers in California. I've heard of West Coast Racers. What part's that? I have heard of West Coast Racers though. Six Flags Magic Mountain. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to watch your adverts. Let's be honest, I just don't. Oh, launch. Yeah. I've just seen it's Magic Mountain. Am I right in guessing that's a Mac coaster? Am I right to say it's a Mac coaster? Who's the manufacturer? Yeah, Mac. Yeah, it does look like a Mac. LSM launch. It does look Mackie. Excuse me. That's very quick into the double launch, though, isn't it? The second launch, straight over that airtime hill, and it's straight into that second launch. Oh, mid-course brake run. Oh, was that the mid-course, or was that the actual, that it? No, that's not it. It is. It's going back really well, isn't it? 2 weeks on Monday, isn't it? Eyebrows going right. Thank you, Jason. Really appreciate. Problem is the ratio of people v time where we would struggle to meet the demand. Can you think of another way? What are you on about? I have absolutely no idea what you're on about. I want to try steel curtain at Kennywood. I think I know what one that is. I'll check that out in a minute. It's the one I know it. What I think it is. Yeah, I did want to try that as well, David. It's right next to an Arrow suspended coaster with the original trains on. Might be twins soon, man. My hair's falling out. Yeah, mine's growing back though. That's the difference. So is that got a double cycle? Is it? Is it a double cycle? Oh, you go onto the other side, didn't you? That's really quite strange. At least I'll have two eyebrows. Yeah, mine's growing back though. I see. You go onto both sides of the track, but you wait a long time for that second cycle onto the yellow side. It looks good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think I'd put that. I'm not sure I'd put that as a bucket list coaster for me. And then still curtain. Yeah, it is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I do really want to try this ride. Still curtain. Oh, it's got really long. Take a long time to get onto the lift. One also Phantom's Revenge, a hypercoaster. What have I missed? Looking at the past AFOs, they use the Michigan technique, which Darcy's used when they did a transition. I still have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Sean. I'm sorry, mate. I just don't. That's got a very slow lift hill, isn't it, though? Still curtain. A very slow lift hill. Twisted Colossal. That's an RMC, isn't it, Jason? Well, I'm off now. Been a long day. Enjoyed the unboxing. Really interesting. Thank you for coming, Teresa. Always a pleasure. Never a chore. No, I really appreciate you coming in. It has got that mumbo jumbo look to it, hasn't it? Still curtain. Yep, you get a double cycle. It's got that mumbo jumbo look to it. Still curtain has. The gratitude from the board members is non-existent. Are you just hitting the middle button on your phone? No, that does look cool. I saw a massive To me, that looks like a massive mumbo jumbo. Steel curtain. Looks like a really big mumbo jumbo. Not very long though. I just got a message from Zach. Josh even. Look up Superman at Six Flags New England. Okay, buddy. There's so many. There's so many. Six Flags Magic Mountains, Six Flags New England, Six Flags over Georgia, Six Flags over Texas, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, Six Flags Great Adventure, Six Flags Great America, Six Flags America, Six Flags West of Texas, Six Flags Lewis, Six Flags over Texas, and Six Flags New Jersey. That's all the parks that have got a Superman. When the figures are released, we will see how far we have to go in relation to Coca-Cola complex. We should be hasty. We should wait for Omega Gaga for them to release their finals. What are you on about? I say the same my money up to theme parks, but I have to pay twice. Oh yeah, for Kaz, man. Down an egg. And there's a Six Flags Mexico. How many Six Flags has there been? Is there? Yawn. Guys, if you haven't already smashed that like button, I agree with Liam. I think we should change to using one. What are you on about? Oh, hello. Oh my god, that drop. Straight into a head chopper. Oh, that looks like it's packed with ejector airtime. Head chopper. Floater. Floater. No, head chopper. That does look incredible, to be fair. Who's the manufacturer of that? Intamin. Is that an Intamin? Is that an Intamin mega coaster? Is it, or what we know as a hyper coaster that they refer to as a mega? Yeah, Intamin. Is it an Intamin mega? It does look like an Intamin track. It's got a very similar track to Millennium Force, but obviously different colour. Obviously, Intamin's a giga. What the hell? No, Liam, it's sulfur. We should not use that gariggle. Use that. They are now stuck with Falopodopalop, and they're investigating them. Rusty Hado. What is you talking about? They're VR on that at one point. Oh wow. And you want me to look up Twisted Colossus? An RMC, I'm pretty sure it is. There's so many roller coasters called Colossus out there. Yeah, I thought so. I want to go on Copperhead. Copperhead strike looks amazing, but so does Fury 325. Just watching Twisted Colossus now, Jason. Like your request. Oh, that's weird. The little bunny hops as you come at the station are really strange. That's a racing coaster. I can't wait to go on an RMC. Obviously, Untamed will be our first RMC. Untamed at Wallaby Holland will be our first RMC. I just can't wait to go on it. Sean, what is wrong with you? I'm hoping Iron Guards will be mine first RMC. I'm hoping Steel Vengeance will be mine, but I know it won't be. I know the moment it's safe to do so. Problem is, my mum's a carer. She works with lots of old people, so I can't just go out to theme parks the moment they're opened because it's putting all those old people in risk, you know. But I know when it's safe to do so, we'll be going straight over to Holland. So, you know, we'll be going straight over to Holland. So Untamed will be the first. We'll definitely ride. Untamed it will be. There's no question about it. Untamed will be our first RMC. Problem is, I'm a big guy. My concern, because I'm quite a big guy, there's no guarantee I'm going to get on any ride. So I don't hold my breath on. I get excited, don't get me wrong. I get seriously excited over rides, but I always prepare to not get on because of my size. So that's always one thing. But I know my first RMC will be Untamed. God, the lift hills are really long on Twisted Colossus. Hello, Mother. How are you? How was work? Busy? Busy? Oh, I'm live. Come say hello. I'll get her on this live stream one day. Oh, Twisted Colossus does look insane, to be fair. I just don't like the colours of Twisted Colossus. It just doesn't look natural to be a wooden coaster, like white, blue, and green. For me, a wooden coaster should be brown with a red track. It's a really long, quite a long coaster, isn't it? That second section, section 2 isn't very long, to be fair. Guys, we're £9 away from £50 on the donations tonight. Peter Gilsright used to be in Gangangos, but he moved to Palopadup, where is wet wipes. What is wrong with you? Superman Phil seats. I'm here with you, May. You will fit on an RMC. Surely, I've seen videos of people getting on and off. Yeah. I agree. He was raging when they the anti-flexible. I'm really skinny. I'm going to be busy next week. And my home park has this wicked cyclone RMC. Lucky. Maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of coasters I sit there and say I'm dying to go on, but I always have to prepare for not getting on because I'm a big guy, you know. Colossus at Fort Park, I struggle to get on. Back to sit, guys. I'm just going to grab another beer. Would be very little. Oh Jesus! If the Osprey ring, do not tell them about Trident. I didn't fit on El Toro on my last visit to. Isn't El Toro Great Adventure? Or have they got one in New Jersey as well? Jason, look what you done to me. All ground back, look. Great Adventure in New Jersey. Oh, okay. That's what I'm worried about. Like, there's so many coasters that I want to get on, but there's always a possibility I won't get on. Do you know what I mean? From being a big guy. Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, I was on the phone. Business call. What have I missed? Nothing. Me just asking how weird you are, to be honest. Yeah, possibly the end of June. All right, guys, I've got to go. I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully, see you guys on my stream Tuesday. Jason, come on my live stream on Instagram tomorrow. Probably around at 3 o'clock time, British time. Definitely come on. It'll be good to see you, buddy. Good to have a proper chat. I've sorted it in. You'll be receiving my swelling guide. Good. Okay. Cheers, mate. 11 a.m. my time. Sounds like a plan. Sweet. We'll see you then. I'll put it should be about 3 o'clock, but I'll put a definite time out on Twitter tomorrow. But I'll tag you in it. I'm just working on the topics. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I can't wait for this. I can't wait to be on this little panel, little debate going on. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for the debate. I'm excited. I'm excited. I have to do some revision though. I have to do some revision. You right there? You're struggling. You look like you are. Did someone say debate? Yeah, on Last and Coasters live stream tomorrow. You'll be on the panel. I'm on a panel tomorrow, man, for a debate. Yeah. Hello, Carol. Come here. Everyone wants to see you. You watch her run backwards. She didn't. Carol with a cat. Hey, Carol. Sounds like fun, Josh. There we go, Josh. You got 6 for everybody now. Look, guys, we've got a cat. Yeah, send me the topics as well, Josh, man. Social media blowing up. I'm back, stuck in an ad. Cheers for watching that, buddy. You don't have to. Itch. Mother, I've got an itch. Guys, talk to me. Talk to me. We've got about 13 minutes left of this live stream, guys. Guys, we're £9 away from $50. Anyone makes it up, I'll give you a massive shout out. Not dollars, pounds. Massive shout out if you do. Hello, Josh's sister. Big wave. Yeah, I played darts yesterday. I woke up today and my arm is really hurting today. Carol, come here. Don't look at me like that. Because you're not showing the attention, mum. Liam, check out my video. Okay, buddy, I will later. 2 topics down. I'm aiming for 5 topics. Okay, buddy. RMC's got to be on there, surely. It's got to be on there. Topic and RMC's got to be on there. Topic of the first RMC to come to the UK has to be on there, surely. No, RMC and the Ultimate. No. It's got to be built up, straight up. It's got to be built from the ground. Like Zadra. Got to be Zadred. Could you imagine our own little Zadra? Oh, it would look incredible. 100 bucket list attractions as well. Okay. got a really weird cat. What's flying fish like? The flying fish is just, Toby's Trams or whatever. Whatever it's called, Toby's Trams Adventures or Drayton Manor or whatever it's called. It's like that, but bigger. Not much bigger, but just a little bit bigger. First RMC to come to the UK will be on there. Good. Oh, I know what I'm talking about this. I know where it should go. I know how it should be. Yeah, it is, Rob. The B&M surf coaster as well. Is it a debate about what we think it's actually going to be, Josh? Because I think it's going to be so. I think it'll be a water coaster. To be fair, I think it's going to be a hyper coaster, which incorporates water, like a lot more water. Nah, I don't think that's where it'll be, Rob. I don't think that's where the RMC will be. Don't think we're going to get an RMC at Foot. I honestly don't. I've had a lot of thinking about it. I don't think we will. I think we're more likely to get an RMC somewhere else, but I'm saving that for the debate tomorrow. Troublesome tracks, that's it. I don't think we're going to get an RMC at Foot Park. I think we're going to get a B&M Hyper if we're going to get anything. But we'll get a B&M Hyper because they've got a lot of connections with B&M. We've got a lot of B&M coasters. Merlin have got a lot of Merlin have got a lot of B&M coasters. So I think we're going to get a B&M Hyper. I'm not telling you where I think the RMC should go though. Oh, Mum, look. We got sent this fan mail. What's that? Mickey Mouse. Loads of maps, stickers, badges. Fan mail. Yeah, we have two, buddy. Do you know what? I think that's probably the best kids coaster in the UK, Troublesome Trucks. It's up there. I think all of us here at Theme Park Days agree that. Even Rob and Tara agree with that as well, I think. I'd say Troublesome Trucks is probably the best kids coaster. Crestwood Hills RMC the Express. I don't think that will happen, Rob. Final 6 minutes, guys. Get those questions in. RMC at Drayton Manor. I don't think they'd be able to afford it, to be honest. Same as Lightwater Valley, same as Crestwood Hills. I can't be surprised where it goes. No, Rob. Just wait. Stop discussing it on here. We'll discuss it on Josh's stream tomorrow. We're on the panel. You've got your debate. I've got my debate. In-house debate. Troublesome Trucks, to be fair, I think it's the best kids coaster I've been on. There's a few up there. Blue Flyer at Blackpool, that's good. No, we're not, Josh. I've stopped putting into it. Rob, stop talking about RMCs. Caramel. Shut your mouth. You're not showing any tension, Mum. Ow, that. Not on mine. Excellent connections. Show us some attention, brother. Caramel. Come here. When do you need the laptop tomorrow, Mum? I said, when? Hmm? Oh. I'll just need it by 9 o'clock, but you'll be at work by then, won't you? You on notes again tomorrow? You ain't got a whole weekend off, have you? 2 weeks in a row?
Last week, sick, wasn't I?
So that actually means 3 weeks in a row you've had the weekend off. Lazy. Lazy.
Says the boy that's been paid 80% for doing sod all.
Is that my problem? I didn't choose this. Like I said, I'd much prefer to be working at a pub right now. Da. 3 minutes, guys. Get those final questions in. No, I know, David. No. Any other topic you can think of? Mum, think of a theme park related topic. Mum, quick. Best think of a theme park related. No, Mum won't come on the live stream, David. Think of a theme park related topic.
Fastest.
No, not fastest roller coaster, because we know that. All right, here's an ongoing debate, right? An ongoing debate. Which is the best theme park in the UK? That's a debate. What about that, Josh?
Universal versus Disney.
Absolutely not. Don't be so stupid, Mum. I know. Actually, I've got less than a minute.
As soon as that goes to 11.
Josh, is that a good little one? The best theme park in the UK? Ah. Right, guys. I don't know anything about Disneyland, David. Right, guys. Thank you for coming on the stream. As always, much appreciated. I don't think Jason's in here, but thank you for the big donation again, mate. Really appreciate it. Flamingo. Save it, David. Save it. Save it for the debate tomorrow night on Larson Coaster's channel. Yeah, so I'll put on our Twitter. Actually, I'll put it on all our social medias what time I'll be going live tomorrow. It'll probably be about 3 o'clock. So you can go live on me on Instagram tomorrow. And then obviously I'll be going live with Josh at Larson Coasters. And then I'll be going live in the evening on here. Probably about 9 o'clock. Maybe a little bit later, depending on what time Josh's stream finishes. But yeah. We're here. We're at home. We're Theme Park Days, and we are out.